We welcome you out in basketball land to the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium on the campus of Gardiner High School, a big Class B East-West matchup as the Morse Shipbuilders at 9-3, coached by Sam Hayes, visit Tiger Town to take on the Gardiner Tigers, coached by Jason Cassidy. Well, hello, everybody. I'm Rob Munzing. I'm joined by Gary Verhill as our analyst. Dick Layton doing our stats tonight. Leanne Verhill is running our Wirecast production as we do a first for Munzing Media as we come out to YouTube Live. A late addition to our schedule, but one that we wanted to try. We've been waiting to get clearance to become a YouTube partner, which we just did, and we're going to take a look at this tonight as another option for us here in the live streaming, ever-changing world. Well, we're glad that you have joined us here tonight because we think, Gary Verhill, that we're going to be in for a pretty good tilt here tonight as the Morse Shipbuilders and the Gardiner Tigers played a very, very good, competitive one-point game earlier in the season. Yeah, I'm expecting a really good one here tonight, Rob, with the Morse Shipbuilders coming in here at 9-3, number 1 in the Western Maine B rankings under Coach Sam Hayes. Sam's been there. This is his second year. Last year, you probably remember they lost in the prelim round game. Some big scorers on this Morse Shipbuilders, Rob. You got to keep an eye on. The Tigers have got to stop Ethan Winglass. He's the one that's going to be the big man and has been carrying this team. However, the Tigers have got another problem, and that's stopping the three-point shot by a couple of different people. One of them being Liam McDonough. He's one they're going to have to stop. He's one of their big scorers. Chris Paulus, Jacob Freeman, a well-balanced Morse shipbuilder team. These two teams met back in December 18th, I believe it was, down at Morse, down in Bath. And Morse won that game with 3 seconds left. I think it was a 44-43 game. So the Tigers were in that game. Morse coming in here 9-3. Tigers coming in at 6-4, who very well, Rob, could be 8-2. They've lost 2 tight games this season by 1 point. They had a real strong game here the other night against Lincoln Academy. So a lot of people really played their role, stepped up, and they're going to need that tonight to stop this outside shooting from the Morse Shipbuilders, Rob. Well, Coach Sam Hayes was up here the other night as that was a makeup game, Gary, on Wednesday night. Sam and his staff came up, scouted the Gardiner Tigers, and certainly he got a good look at Ed Weymouth, who had a big game for the Gardiner Tigers here with 20 points, high scorer the other night, and Ed did a fantastic job inside. He's been coming along, and certainly he's going to have his work cut out for him tonight, as you said, with the inside game that the Morse Shipbuilders at 9-3 will bring in here to the gym. A nice crew in the gymnasium tonight, Gary. The Gardiner Area High School band here, mascot. No cheerleaders tonight as they're getting ready for their big competition, and they will be at the Augusta Civic Center coming up on Monday. We're getting the starters. Winglass announced. Casey Watson. And gentleman Gary Verhill talked about Liam McDonough. So it's Chris Paulus, Jacob Freeman, Ethan Winglass, Casey Watson, and Liam McDonough. Seth McFarland gets the start here for the Tigers. Joe Harnett. Josh McKelvey. Brad Weston, inside banger for the Tigers. So we will have the national anthem, and then we will get set for basketball battle. So we're set to go here from Gardiner. Tigers in white. Morse Shipbuilders in their blue.
Tap back to Jawan Freeman. He starts the game.
Yeah, Freeman in there, Jawan Freeman. We had a roster change that I didn't pick up as we went through it. Jawan wearing number 14. Jawan. You sure on that, Gary?
That's what Dick got from the bench down there pre-game.
And it's Freeman?
Yes.
Pop outside. No, iron by the Tigers. McKelvey went up, got rejected. One glass. Comes Morse. Freeman. Goes inside. And going to count it. Ethan, one glass. Will get the free throw. See if he can't make the conventional three-point play.
This is the man that the Tigers are going to have to stop inside tonight.
Three nothing. Out early. It's nice to have a scoreboard as we're able to incorporate some of our other editing stuff in there and bring you a scoreboard, and that really helps at home.
That's the first Tiger turnover here.
Freeman up. Yes. So Morse off to a quick start here. Net. Weston, yes, pops it home. Nice pop outside, Bradley Weston. Watson. Alley-oop inside. One glass goes up, he's tough inside. Nice body position. Now that was Paulus, I'm sorry, Chris Paulus.
One of the seniors on the shipbuilder team.
7 too early. You can see the plan for Morse is to bang it inside against the smaller Tigers. Tigers will have to do a good job of denying that entry. They haven't been able to do that so far.
And they may be attacking Weymouth and Weston underneath, try to get one of them in foul trouble after the games they had the other night.
Tigers being patient here on the offense. LaPointe. Right side held. They try to get inside to Weston. He's got the Tiger hoop. Nice defense denial, manned up by the Shipbuilders. They're a good club, well coached by Sam Hayes. They went inside and taking it hard to the hole. As you said, the Gardiner Tigers with a little bit of patience on offense. Gary get inside to Weymouth, he got fouled.
And that's going to be the first foul on Chris Paulus. He's one of their scorers. This is a well-balanced Shipbuilder team. You could find 4 or 5 kids all in double figures by the end of each game here.
7-3 now. Sam Hayes, veteran coach, has been around. We remember running into Sam during his years at Halldale. Terrific basketball guy, real good X and O guy. Real student of the game, always has been. Paulus pulled down the rebound, and the Shipbuilders will go to work in the half court. Watson held outside now, Winglass. Pop downtown. High and no, wouldn't fall. That was Watson. Watson got it back, but it was out of bounds. Winglass not able to keep it in.
This is a team that isn't afraid to throw it up either, Rob. That Tigers are going to have to get a hand in their face and box out because none of these guys are afraid to throw that up from the three-point line.
Brandon Douglas now in the game for the Tigers, and we got a foul, got a hold. Tiger ball on the baseline. Three-man officiating crew, as we always see here in Tiger Town.
I think that's going to be number 2 on Paulus.
So Paulus will have to sit. This is one of our number changes, I think,
32.
Gary.
That's Jawan. That's
Jawan.
That's Jawan. Sorry.
Rejected.
That foul's going to be on Ed Weymouth, his first. Ed's going to have to be careful underneath there tonight because they're attacking him strong, and that's probably their main concern, is to get him in foul trouble early.
Winglass will get another from the free throw line. Frank Hauser checks out for the Tigers. Weston right back in the game. That one drops home. Half-court man by the Morse Shipbuilders. Douglas goes left. On that, Douglas now out front. Tigers working into Weymouth. Little inside, outside. Good defense by the Shipbuilders. They're contesting everything. Well-schooled defensive club. That was a pretty drive and finish. Seth McFarland saw the lane, Gary.
Yes, he did, and that brings the Tigers within 3 here with 4:32 to go.
One more held it, got it back out. Now they'll go to work here in the half court. McDonough got it inside. Nice, pretty glass move by Ethan Winglass. Pretty finish.
Winglass coming off a 29-point game the other night.
When he gets looks like that, he's going to get 29 again. Oh. Brad Weston, a real quick move. We've said this before about Brad. That first step of Brad's is deceiving because he only looks like he might be a little chunky and slow. He's big and fast and quick. Sometimes when you defend him, you find that out the hard way, Gary.
That's right, Robin.
That's off the iron that the finish is back up and in.
Something a little different Coach Cassidy is trying tonight is he's using Weymouth and Weston in there together a lot more than he did the other night against Lincoln Academy.
Douglas will shoot a 3. Got it! Brandon Douglas. 12-10. This has been a good first quarter. 3:16 left. They're getting up and down after each other. Two good teams playing here, getting after it. Steele, Weston. Comes Brad. Drive home!
Nice job by Brad Weston.
Hard to the hole. And effective for Bradley. Watson got it back outside. They'll hold. Almost a steal by Weymouth. Got a break. Winglass had a good look and got it out. Weymouth ahead of the pack. Douglas couldn't get it to him as they defensed him pretty well. On that. Weymouth call for it. Got it back outside. The drive. Will it go and finish? And yes, I'm done. Seth McFarland, the pretty finish, and the Tigers are playing very confidently, as you would expect them, Gary, after that nice win they had the other night.
And they're attacking that basket, and that's what they're going to have to do to be successful tonight.
Two good athletic teams getting up and down the floor against each other. Tigers take a 2-point lead. Chance to make it 3. It's two pretty finishes for Seth McFarland. And he'll get the 3-point play. 15-12. Tigers come with some press. More holes. Good defense by the Tigers. Almost forced a turnover, but no. Winglass now. He's up. He's down. He's harmed.
And he's hard to stop.
Yeah, he's got some pretty nifty moves there, Mr. Verhill, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. That's 8 points for him. 8 out of the 14.
I'd say he's slinky-like, Gary. He's like one of those slinkies you see coming down the stairs. You know, he's really, really smooth like a slinky. Of course, all the kids nowadays are going right to their iPhones and trying to figure out if they got a slinky on there or something like that. No, that's actually something you hold in your hands, and it was a toy that wasn't on a pewter. We'll get one. We'll do a halftime slinky demonstration with Dick. Weston couldn't get that one home, but he took it hard again. Boy, look for help. He's got it. Keegan McDonough. They got it left side now. Keegan McDonough. Watson. Winglass. Entry. Moore. Didn't go. Loose. Winglass. He's going to slink. No, that one didn't go. Second point opportunity. Second chance opportunities. Points board banging.
That was a good effort by Juwan Moore there. He stayed right with that for the Morse Shipbuilders.
2-point lead now. Weston. No. Board clearing that time by Watson. Left side. Watson now. Got it off. Winglass going to pop way outside. No. Out of bounds.
A lot of range on that one.
1:18 left. You can see the score right there on your scoreboard, the Munzing Media scoreboard.
Into the game is the sophomore Jordan Lamb, 6'4". So Coach Cassidy attacking with height tonight. The best he has.
Kick back outside for the pop. Got it. Tigers shooting well tonight.
Seth's hot tonight.
Boy, Seth is playing with a lot of confidence. You can tell when an offensive guy's got his confidence because he doesn't hesitate, Gary. He's not thinking, geez, I don't know. I missed my last 37 shots. Should I? Not with Seth tonight. He's putting it up and getting it down. Both teams are playing well. It's a high-scoring quarter. McDonough got it off. It went inside. Keegan McDonough couldn't get it home.
And as Jordan Lamb pulling that out, he's just in off the bench.
LaPointe, Weston. Goes back outside. They got it to the hot hand there. That's one of the things, you know. Weston on a cut, puts it up. No, too strong, wouldn't go. Contested.
25 seconds to go.
Forced the shot off. Last possession if they want it for the Shipbuilders. It's been a very up and down. Not many whistles in this first quarter of play. And not many turnovers.
No,
there's a real one, Gary. Dick will have turnovers for us, and he'll let Gary know at the quarter break. 1:28 left.
Well played first quarter by both teams.
And we've got a score that reflects that. Tied at 17. Douglas to LaPointe. LaPointe more of a ball handle out there. Douglas is going to stop. He's going to pop. He's going to get rejected out of bounds. Let's see. It's going to be blue ball. 0.2 seconds left. And they'll just hold. So we've played one quarter of basketball here from Gardiner High School. It has been a dandy. We've got a dandy affair. Tied at 17. We'll bring you the Gardiner High School Band. Oh, you can't beat it when the band's in the house. They're in and they're rocking. Bam, bam. It will be Gardiner Tiger basketball. We get set for the second quarter here.
Real good first quarter for the Tigers with only 2 turnovers. That's really fantastic basketball.
Yeah, you said that was a key, Gary, and it's played out that way. Into Ed. Weymouth goes up, got fouled. Yeah, he'll take it to the hole, won't he, Gary?
Yeah, he will. And he's strong, and he goes up good and straight.
And when you go up strong, Gary, you can tell me as a former coach, I mean, you tend to get more fouls called against you because you're taking right through the defender.
Exactly. Usually that defender is coming into you with his body. Very few can defend straight up. Ed's fundamentals have been very well displayed here so far this year.
Gives the Tigers a 1-point advantage, and the Tigers come with his own trap. Douglas almost with the steal. Now broken. Watson got it across. Freeman held outside. Pop outside Freeman, no. Rebound, Winglass. He's going to go up, slink, and no. Won't get it. Go to the free throw line.
That's going to be on Jordan Lamb. That'll be his first.
Yeah, I think you're better off if you're going to have fouls, Gary. Have the youngster Jordan Lamb committing those fouls inside.
That's right.
Well, we're glad you're with us here on YouTube. I'm glad YouTube is with us. We're monitoring the feed, and it looks pretty good to us, so we're pretty happy with that. It's a first-time trial. Always looking to improve our streaming capabilities here at Munzing Media. There's a handful of us crazy people trying to do this around the state. We all kind of pull for each other on this stuff because we know how fraught it is with danger. That went inside and picked off.
Brandon would like to have that one back.
Yeah, Moore was able to pick it off inside. Freeman now against Douglas.
Ed Weymouth on Winglass.
Tigers dug in the half court defense, contested. Now zip back outside to Moore. He spins. Got it to Winglass. Winglass goes to work on Weymouth. Weymouth, good step over, but he called on the ticky-tacky.
Bad foul, and that's probably going to put him on the bench for a few minutes anyway. That's number 2.
It's ticky-tacky, but when you bump, you're going to get it called. Half court now. Good ball movement. Winglass got free, got it down inside. Freeman went. Nice, pretty finish.
And that's what I got to do, keep shooting.
On
Seth
fire.
is hot.
Yep. Feed him Mr. Basketball.
Right. That's 9 for him.
Sometimes it's good to have balanced scoring, but when a kid's hot, when one of your shooters is hot and they're not doubling him, he's a guy that should shoot. Great defense by the Tigers, and we got a tie-up. You got to like that if you're Coach Jason Cassidy. Along the baseline they go. Winglass has got it.
Boy, he's hard to stop.
He surely is. Got a warning, I think, when touching the ball. Okay. Lamb will pop outside. No. Logan Mallet came flying in. Logan. Some of Logan's family, the Hallets, are watching down in North Carolina, Maitland tells us, so we welcome them. Didn't get home that time.
Good job, though. That's going to be number 2 on Winglass.
Took it driving down to the hole.
He's going to get him out of there before he gets number 3 here with still 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go before the half.
So Tigers will look to strap the defense on after make 2-point lead. 23-21, you see. Tigers with some pressure. Both teams have been good handling the basketball. But into Moore, he got a nice finish too. They're strong inside, Gary.
Yeah, they are. Very physical.
25-21. Tigers, of course, have been led by Seth McFarland. Arnett's got it. Lamb's going to pop outside. Logan Haller went up. Going to get called, I think, on the foul. Well, I think one of the things that was Frank Hauser, I'm sorry, on the shot. Not Lamb. Lamb's 23. That was Frank Hauser. So it looks like we got a timeout. And I think they're going to try to square away the foul situation as to what it was. Want to let our people know that are watching online that had my son Nate monitoring us. Nate, big part of Munzing Media here, and saying, geez, I don't think it's in HD. You can actually go and make that choice. There's a little wheel down in the bottom right. So if you're watching and you want to choose HD, we are sending out an HD signal here for you. So go down and make that little choice down HD. And as Nate says, oh, you're right. It looks awesome now. So that's one of the things that we're working through. And we're glad you're with us here. You've seen a good game, 25-21. This has been a good one. Dick Layton's tallying up. We'll have the Dick Layton halftime show. Nice coast-to-coast finish. Well, Tigers are going to have to score some points to beat this team, Gary. You can see that. They matched them pretty well. You got to be careful because they'll run it off. Next thing you know, you're down by double digits. So Tigers will have to match them.
This is the time they need to stay up with them with their windglass out of there.
Yeah, what you got to make sure is that kid's shooting the basketball. They came down a couple of times, and I don't want to get on a young man, but Frank Hauser took a couple of shots that probably he should have passed up and got to the hot hand. And that's one of the things you got to learn. Oh, pretty driving finish that time. That was
getting burned inside here tonight. I thought the outside shooting hasn't been a problem as yet.
Well, we've seen Coach Cassidy. He'll make that adjustment and say, listen, guys, they're beating us off the drive. You know, they're a dribble drive team. Weston's had a hot night as well.
Brings them within 4 with 3:45 to go before the half.
This has been a quickly played game.
Brad Weston, that's his 9th point.
So Tigers look to dig in, see if they can't get on the trenches here. Freeman got in a step over. What do we got? Going to have a push.
Yeah. That's going to be on Frank Hauser.
Well, they get Jordan Lamb back up. Jordan will jump in. Douglas looking to come in for the Tigers. Foul situation is, let's see. I have to do a contortion here. That's a 7th Tiger foul, so that's why we're shooting. 5 fouls on the Morse Shipbuilders. That one's good. Want to thank Leanne Verhill for filling in for us tonight here on as we put this production together. Gary and I at lunch today. once I got onto YouTube and found out we could do this, and it was one of those deals. Oh yeah. So Leanne said, "I'll do the scoreboard." Here comes Douglas. Kicks it back off. Arnett. He's going to pop. No, won't go. Battle for the rebound. Comes ahead. Moore's got it, and he stepped over and back, and he knows, and Sammy's saying, hey, wait a minute. Sam wants to help. He wants to help. I don't know the rule, Gary. They were
I thought
the way he was straddled like that.
Well, I thought it was clearly. No, I saw that particular play at Halldale last night.
Okay.
It is backcourt.
Okay. Yeah, we don't pretend to know the rules. We just get on the officials when they make a mistake. Banged inside. And finally Morse comes out with it. Freeman, right side. Watson. Keegan McDonough. Now he gets it off and holds out now more. Well, this is as patient as they've been in a while.
Yes, it is.
Freeman holds, skips it inside. That's a good battle, those two guys inside, huh? The two number 32s.
Yeah,
those are big boys.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, you add that up, 32 plus 32, in those cases right there, it equals about 420 pounds. That's what it equals.
Yeah, Jawan Moore there. He's only a sophomore.
Yeah, he'll be coming on his own bus here in a couple of years. Frankhauser goes. More rebound, dishes off. Freeman's going to hold now and slow things up. Douglas straps onto him. Left side it goes. Keegan McDonough holds. Liam McDonough. Held outside now. Freeman. McDonough. Here comes the entry to Watson. Watson goes to work. Dishes back out. Moore says, no, that's on me. I just happen to be open here. He knows he belongs downtown in the blocks.
Well, I got to think the Tigers are quite happy here with him taking the clock down. Moore's passed up a couple good shots.
Very patient half-court offense, and they get a second opportunity. Kick back out, and now we got a 3-second. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes on that. So Tigers will take that. A defensive stand, 1:29 left. 5-point lead. Tigers would like a nice possession here. See what they couldn't get cooking. Stolen away. Still lose more. Got it tipped. Watson back outside. Keegan McDonough skips it left. Watson holds. Liam McDonough holds. Back over to Freeman. He pops. No. Tigers with the rebound. Douglas, right side. And it goes. Frankhauser back outside Harnett. He got the three. That was well done inside, outside, Gary.
Brings them within 2 with 38 seconds left to go before the half.
Harnett's a shooter, and he was in his spot, and they did a good job to hit him in his spot.
Tigers need a good stop here.
They get it. They get a chance to tie. 21 seconds left here. See the scoreboard, 2-point game. Douglas, left side it goes. Here's a shooter. A lucky break. Frankhauser's inside goes up and drew the foul. That was good by Frankhauser because he couldn't have made that shot if he tried it 4,000 times because he was almost in the student section. But he drew the contact, Gary.
That was a great job. It looked like a game of horse there.
Yep. That's the advantage of shooting at home. Kevin says, I've shot the free throws here for a long time. Logan Hallett back in the game.
Tigers need a good stop off this basket.
Yeah, there'll be plenty of time, 9.3 seconds left. Frankhauser's got it. Count if it goes, it won't. We've had a heck of a basketball half here from Gardiner High School. The halftime score, you see it. The Morse Shipbuilders 30, the Gardiner Tigers 29. Well, we're going to step away for a little break here in the action, and we'll let you listen to the Gardiner Area High School Band under the direction of Mr. David Walker.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have the honor of having our Gardiner Regional Middle School boys 8th grade basketball team with us. And here are the members of this basketball team. Colin Foy, Kyle Johnson, Cole Lawrence, Garrett Lunt, Isaiah McGee, Paul McGuire, Chandler Moran, Dimitri Parody, Patrick Pelletier, Logan Porter, Ben Shaw, and Coach Pete Dixon. And the rest of you guys, who are they? Cole Hewlett. Sorry, Cole. And Joel Elmer. Sorry, guys. Let's have a nice round of applause. Thank you.
We rejoin you here at halftime. Rob Munzing. I'm joined by our Neil Diamond, Dick Layton. Dick, you've never had quite an accompaniment like this for your halftime show. Go ahead, Dick, give us a halftime stats.
Sorry, Rob, I had the wrong one on. Okay, great game here, beautiful game. 17-17 first quarter, 13 for Morse in the second. The Gardiner's 12. It's 30-29 Morse at halftime. Morse was led by the high scorer for the game, Ethan Winglass, smooth under the boards. He's got 13 points. Keegan McDonough with 2 baskets for 4. Jacob Freeman, 3 baskets for 6. Jawan Moore, a couple baskets for 4 in relief of Winglass. Casey Watson's a foul shot, and Chris Paulus good underneath for the basket for 2 points. No real foul situation out here at all. Winglass has a couple, and he had to go to the bench in the second quarter, but he'll probably be out in the third quarter. They had 4 turnovers in the first quarter, 3 in the second, for a total of 7. Gardiner's led by Seth McFarland, steady shooter, hot shooting this today. He's got 11 points with 5 baskets and a foul shot. Joe Hunnett, a big three-pointer at the end of the half to bring this game close. Ed Weymouth, a couple foul shots for 2. Brad Weston, strong to the board, strong shooting at the basket. He's got 4 baskets, foul for 9. And Kevin Frankhauser came on in the end of the period. He's got a point. Total of 29 points. Gardiner, no real foul trouble. Ed Weymouth does have a couple. Josh McKelvey with a couple. Gardner had a couple turnovers, been no problem. They had 2 turnovers in the first, 2 in the second, total of 4. Beautiful game, Rob, 30-29, much like the other one down there. Ended up with a point win for Morse. So this is going to go all the way to the wire, I think, Rob.
Yeah, certainly. Stay with us here for the second half, and we're tickled with the first half of play, and we're tickled with our production. As we told you, a test out on YouTube for the very first time, and I must say the Munzing Media crew is impressed with what we've been able to bring you here tonight, with the comments you're coming back with. Jeff Schools with a tweet saying we look awesome out there. Our Nate Munzing from Munzing Media monitoring at our home mothership, and certainly some other folks have chimed in. Michelle Hunt, who's watching, one of our staff members here, former great athlete at Gardiner High School. She's home minding her 2 little ones, and she's got it hooked up to the TV, says it looks awesome. So we are so pleased that we have made the decision to bring what we think is a terrific game, and it's turned out that way. And Gary Verhill, second half, halftime adjustments. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking Tigers are going to have to be a little bit careful on the foul situation with Ed Weymouth underneath. They're going at Morse, very physical. However, Morse's big man, Winglass, he is also in trouble himself with 2 fouls. Maybe that's not called trouble for a good ball player, but he's going to have to control himself underneath the boards. Something I haven't seen here tonight yet is the outside shooting from the Morse shipbuilders. I'm very surprised. We haven't seen many baskets from that 3-point line, or many attempts from the 3-point line. Gardner's doing a great job. Morse has been attacking up through the middle, causing problems for the Tigers underneath.
Well, what the Tigers will need, as you said, Seth MacFarlane, the hot hand, continue to feed him. And, you know, the thing with a shooter, sometimes, Gary, it might go south a shot or 2 on down, but, you know, he's been really consistent, as Dick told you, with the halftime stats here. And we should be in for a great second half of basketball. We're so glad you're with us here. And
if you're just joining us did miss the pregame, now this Morse team is the number 1 team, number 1 seed in Western Maine Class B. So these teams, they had a battle in December with Morse winning by 1 point down at Bath. And you knew the Tigers were going to come out tonight and give them a good fight right here. Gardiner number 8 in Eastern Maine, and we're getting ready to get back at it here for one more half.
Shipbuilders in blue. Going right to left on your computer screen or television screen if you're hooked up to your HD TV. We don't provide HD TVs for you here at Munzing Media, but we would if we could. So turnover, and those have been sparse, as Dick told you too. The teams have played good, clean game. The kind of basketball, Gary, you would expect we're in the final third of the season. Both these teams are tournament teams, and these are the kind of games that, a tournament prep kind of games, Gary.
Right, and this is only the third time we've seen the Tigers, Rob, and boy, they've improved every single time we've seen them.
So neither team able to get a first possession basket, and Tigers with a foul.
Yeah, that was kind of a needless.
Yeah, no need to reach at that point. You can put yourself in a position there if you're a player. The chances you're going to do anything at that point are nothing. What do they call that? Risk reward. High risk, low reward.
And that's what the Tigers are going to have to stop.
That was Paulus inside for the Shipbuilders. And that's been what the Shipbuilders have brought to the table here, has been that inside game, as Gary told you. Tigers go in, comes back outside. Weston's been shooting well tonight. He hits another pop. I don't think Brad's missed more than one shot all night. He has really been on. And that's the part of his game really improved, Gary.
That's 11 points for Brad.
Liam McDonough got it off inside. One glass goes up, it won't go. Rebound pulled down by Josh McKelvey for the Tigers. Seth McFarland now at the trigger for the Tigers. And he goes, dishes off. Arnett dishes inside. McKelvey, a fake, but it didn't get down. Let's see who's got the loose ball. Tigers come up with it. Wouldn't go. Now it does. Good follow by Seth McFarland.
Good job underneath battling. You noticed they backed off a little bit underneath there. The Morse Shipbuilders.
Stolen. McKelvey's had a good defensive second half. A board rip and a steal there. Kept some plays alive. Arnett, Joe. Off to LaPointe. LaPointe dishes inside. Nice feed inside. Finish wouldn't go. That was McKelvey inside, but Josh not able to get it down. There's a good feed by LaPointe. Half court set now. Winglass is going to hold outside. Ethan Winglass. Comes to Cutter. Wouldn't fall for Watson.
Tigers doing a great job underneath at both ends of the court.
Comes way out high. Tigers move it. LaPointe's going to take the uncontested shot. Almost a steal by LaPointe. You like the way a kid that just airballed came back and played defense, though. That's, your defense should never leave you.
It's good attitude by him. He hustles very hard out there.
Good ball movement here. Tigers digging in on the D. Got called on the foul, did Weston. So Brad Weston called on the foul. That's going to bring bench changes here. Douglas is going to come in. Easy Ed Weymouth will check in. Logan Hallett will check in here for the Gardiner Tigers. That's only the second on Weston. Trickles home. Here come the changes for the Tigers. McKelvey stays in, along with Seth McFarland. Seth's Rutan crew is right down below us here. If you take a look, you see the McFarland shirts right down here. That's where they all sit here in Tiger Town. Nothing like a Friday night basketball game, Gary, in Maine or anywhere in the country, huh? Bring the community out. And
Seth's grandfather's usually right there underneath you there, Rob.
Yep. It's fantastic. Unites families. Morse the same way. They've got a great tradition of basketball that goes back to the early 60s when they had some great teams, and probably before that. Winglass gonna kiss it home.
And the Tigers, they're gonna have to clamp him off here. They're gonna win this game.
Douglas is going to go. He's going to pop. A little hard. Didn't go. Better job on the boards here for the Morse Shipbuilders in the second half, Gary, as they have made the Tigers pretty much 1 and out. And I got a travel call.
Another turnover for the Shipbuilders. Jordan Lamb's getting a lot of playing action tonight.
Looks like we're going to have ourselves a timeout. Well, we want to tell you that we've got a big doubleheader coming up Tuesday night here from Gardiner High School as the Levitt Hornets, and they're great rivals of the Gardiner Tigers. Another one of those East-West matchups, Gary.
That's right.
We'll have a doubleheader, boys game, girls game.
Girls starting at 5.
Yep. And my guess, Gary, is that we'll take and we will put those games right out on our new YouTube.
Right.
So the best place to check out what's happening with Munzing Media is to check us out social media-wise. Facebook's the best place. Check us out on Facebook. We'll let you know what we're doing. We've got an exciting event on Sunday. This is going to be close. Tigers a little late to get out of the huddle. There's one of those, uh-oh. Looks like jailbreak. Hallett dishes it off to Weymouth. Weymouth got shut off, and that's going to stay white. Yeah, to finish my thought, Facebook's the way to find us. We're going to do the Fitzpatrick Award ceremony on Sunday. That should be good. Lamb's got it. Hallett holds right side. Tigers making an effort to get in. Ed's got it inside. Couldn't get it home.
Too far underneath.
Tigers battling. They battle Royale. Let's see. And they lose it. Yeah, one of the keys to playing post defense, Gary, is know where the guy likes his spot and don't let him there. They forced Ed Weymouth inside a little bit.
Yes, they did. Which is unusual because he does a very good job at position.
Paulus inside. Tigers with some good defense and a good save by Weymouth. You saw his best dance move right there to keep it in bounds. Tigers look a little disjointed now.
Yes.
Arnett will shoot it up. It won't go. Good rebound that time.
They need a basket bad.
Yeah, Paulus did a good job on the box out. Inside lob. Tigers come over from everywhere. And
oh, come on.
Yeah,
You got one guy out there blowing the whistle.
Yes. That would appear to be the case. Both ways. Right?
Yep.
Making all the calls.
That's 3 on Weymouth. He's going to have to set down.
Morse in the half court. Pivotal time for the Tigers. Neither team has been fluid offensively second half. That's a nice little put up and down by Keegan McDonough. The scoring pace has settled down. It was tit for tat there for a long time. Weston has been good offensively all night. Can't go. 1 and out again.
All blue.
Winglass, yeah, doing a good job. Well, the Tigers are fortunate in a sense that Morse hasn't run away and hidden during this drought. Coach might need a timeout here pretty soon to.
Needs to settle them down here. They're down by 6 right here. The momentum has changed quite a bit.
Well, Morse has taken the shooters out for the Tigers. McKelvey, 1 out. I don't know when we've seen Seth McFarland shoot the ball last. That's way downtown. Arnett does a nice job. Good battle. We're on the baseline and double dribble. It'll be white basketball. 39-33. 6-point lead here for Brunswick. Boy, these two coaches are really similar, huh? They pace the sidelines, they coach their kids, they wear their emotions on their sleeve. It's really pretty good.
Yeah, Coach Cassidy always coaching on that sideline.
Step back that time, didn't go. Watson did a good job, got the rebound. McDonough, left side now. Watson comes back out to Paulus, alley-oop inside,
You need
nicely
to stop
done.
that.
That was nicely done.
19 points for Winglass.
Weston, there's your finish.
Nice job by Brad Weston.
Well, they made a move into a shooter and took it to the hole.
They needed that. 52 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
McDonough, give and go. Offensive foul? No. No, it's going to be blue ball. Okay. Fouls against LaPointe. Side out here for the Morse Shipbuilders. McDonough back outside. They'll swing it. They can chew time. Winglass now over. Keegan McDonough. There's the inside set. Nice job by Brad Weston. And Weston had to be careful because he's playing with two. Long three, no. Rebound comes down to McDonough, puts it up, no. Tipped around. Arnett's got it for the Tigers. 4 seconds left. This will count if it goes. No, it won't go. And we have played 3 quarters of basketball. You see the score? 46-35. Morse Shipbuilders over the Gardiner Tigers.
41. Excuse me.
What is it?
41.
41-35. I'm a little blocked by some of the pipes here. Again, we're glad you've joined us here. As we said, we'll have a Tuesday night doubleheader. Those games will also go on Time Warner. This one will not go to Time Warner. It was a late one. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, you know that will be immediately available for playback. So if you're watching, you're a family member, you can let the kids know when they get home that they can watch it. Well, Tigers got some work to do here, Gary. They've got 8 minutes to do it. They had what at the half? How many? Not many points. Not a very high-scoring quarter there either way, Gary.
No, they had 6 points at third quarter, and that's been some of the downfall that they've had this season. That one quarter that they just can't hit that double figure. So coach is going with the big men underneath with Brad Weston back in there and Ed Weymouth. And that's where the strength is going to have to be here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes Weston, back outside.
Good follow.
And foul on the Morse Shipbuilders, and that will send Seth McFarland, who did a good job, as Gary told you, on the follow of the shot. That one rings out. Liam McDonough. Step round. McDonough got it back. Baseline. Pretty finish. Left-handed glass kisser. McFarland drains one. Well, there's your man to shoot, Gary.
Yeah, that's right.
2 people shoot the basketball here from the Tigers, maybe 3 with Ed Weymouth. And he got traveling. 43-38. Hallett hesitates on that. Tough angle there. Tigers work for it. McFarland's got it in underneath, up and in for Ed. Good persistent defense by the Tigers. Those aren't pretty points, but they're effective points. They put them up as 2s. And of course, our Lee and Verhill is putting the 2s and the 3s and the 1s up there on the scoreboard. Boy, doesn't that add a lot to it when you have a scoreboard. You come in, you take a look at the game and go, oh, this is a good game. I'm going to stay with it because we know there's lots of games on around the state tonight. You know, it's amazing. You think of the landscape just a couple of years ago, there were a few of us out in the hinterland doing some streaming and whatnot. And I think tonight, I'm just guessing, Gary, there's probably 1, 2, 3, 4. There might be 6 games live streamed in the state of Maine tonight. It's an exciting time. Winglass is going to sit.
Sure has made it comfortable for a lot of people.
It surely has, and we know we've got a lot of the snowbirds watching us in Florida when we go, and I hope they found this game tonight. We'll have to send the carrier pigeon down to Griff, let him know that we've changed the site.
We heard from our friend Michelle Hunt. She's enjoying herself.
Mr. Bradley Weston. Make a move like that, we call you Mister. Two-point lead now here for the Shipbuilders.
Tigers have come back good here. They've got the opportunity with 6 minutes left.
Paulus got it back over. More holes. What do we got? And that's going to be off the ball foul on the Shipbuilders. Sam Hayes is giving the Mr. Incredulous look.
I don't want to repeat what I read on his face.
Holy cow, it's hard to be a coach. Inside.
Oh.
Tipped away. So they try to get into Weston from Weymouth. So poise and execution down the stretch. The final 6 minutes of this quarter for both teams will go a long ways towards deciding the victor. Hallett, a good defensive play. Then we got a hack on Weymouth. What's that on Ed?
That's 3.
3 on Ed, okay.
4.
In case you don't know
in
case you don't know our setup here, I run camera and do play-by-play. I got rosters hanging off the camera. We look, you know, like one of those, what do they used to call those? The ones that used to go down, had stuff hanging all over the carriages, you know, wheeling around. So I asked my partners here, Dick doing our stats and Gary with his analysis, and unconventional, but we make it work here at Munzing Media. Foul shots, as Coach Verhill tells us all the time, are very important. Both teams been pretty good from the line.
That's Liam McDonough, but he's been quiet from the outside tonight. Keegan, I'm sorry.
Douglas, right side, Hallett. Logan got it inside. Hallett with the bound. Hallett goes up and got fouled. What a job by Logan Hallett.
Great job by Logan Hallett, and that's what they've got to do is attack those 2 or 3 big men underneath there, get them in foul trouble. There's still 5 minutes left here. That's going to be 3, I believe, on Paulus.
And again, we say hello to all of Logan's fans down in North Carolina. We know we're watching here tonight. Glad to have you with us here on Munzing Media. I guess this is when I should say y'all, right?
Y'all?
Y'all. They say that in North Carolina? I don't know.
I thought they did south of Portland. Aren't you from Danvers, Mass? Not anymore. You're a true native now, Ron.
Yeah, you're never a native. Tigers come out with pressure. Keegan, McDonough. Freeman back outside. This is Paulus is going to pop us. And he's going to Grano.
That hurt.
Well, they didn't come out on Paulus. He thought about it. He wrote to the governor, got permission to shoot it, then put it up. It lipped home.
I thought I caught Brad pushing off the end of my eyes, off the edge here.
That's going to be on Weston.
3, I believe. Right, Dick?
49-43. You see the score. He's going to sit. Not for long, I don't think. Tigers will go press. Trying to get in a trap situation. They cause a turnover. Weymouth got it. To LaPointe now to Douglas. Here comes Brando. Brandon's got it back. Entry pass got knocked away, and Tiger fans wanted a foul as Weymouth got tripped up cutting into the paint. Didn't get it. I think he just incidental contacted. Keegan McDonough back outside it goes. Freeman. Stolen. LaPointe. Comes LaPointe. Puts it up, got fouled.
It's a good thing he did, because I think he got a little too deep on that layup.
Yeah, he was headed to the music room, which is right through that wall here at Gardiner High School. He was deep. But Alex will get a chance to cut into the lead. A 6-point lead it is.
Plenty of time here for the Tigers, but they've got to take advantage of these free throws. It's 4 minutes and 17 seconds with a 6-point deficit.
Tigers do a good job on second chance opportunities. They get it to a shooter, but it wouldn't go. Fight for the rebound. Little feistiness going on in here, but Morse will prevail. Step over, and LaPointe get called on the foul situation. Tigers are already, I'm sorry, that's going to be 5th on the Tigers, 7 on Morse. Well, our old friend Jeff Jewett's watching here tonight. Hi, Jeff. Hope things are well out in Tucson. Not too warm for you.
Hey, Jeff. Good. How are you doing?
So Jeff, long time. He and Robin, long time basketball officials here in the state of Maine. Jeff watches a lot of the Maine high school broadcasts, I'm sure. Says he loves our new setup. We do too. It's like everybody else, we'll sell our soul to Google and YouTube like the rest of us have with all our accounts and stuff like that. They own us. That's all there is to it. But you know what? They're not getting much out of me because there's not much for me. I told you about the guy that stole my identity, Gary. Once he found out all the stuff I owed, he tried to give back to me.
Brad Weston in a little bit too soon.
Yeah, that hurts. 50-43, 4 minutes left. I think we can find a way to pull the clock up next game, too, inside. Oh, Tigers almost didn't step in because they were a little nervous.
That shouldn't have happened.
And Tigers lucked out with a 3-second call. You know, the thing was Liam McDonough was trying to get out. He was trying to roll out. And Sam's going to plead his case. Sammy Hayes, Sam says, how can you call 3 seconds when the ball is non-possessed? Is that right, Gary? I mean, there's something to that, right?
That's right. That's correct.
I mean, if there's no possession, we should have a... You know what we need to do? I got it, Gary. Here's what we're going to do. We'll hook up Jeff Jewett and Robin like the NFL guys do, you know?
Right.
That's what we should do. And we should have Jeff come on. And because we just make up the rules because we don't know them. We'll have Jeff come in, chime in, and we can put him right on the air, and he can say, yep, that was this, that was that, like that Ferreira guy for the NFL.
That's a good idea.
We'll put Jeff on retainer. So let us know, Jeff. I think that's an excellent idea. We can have like they used to have the bat line, remember? The bat phone. We can have the Jeff phone, the Jeff and Robin phone.
That may work.
Yeah, Jeff can be Batman and Robin can be Robin. That'd be good. I like it. 3:55 left. We got business here. 7-point lead here for the Morse Shipbuilders. Pretty play, just what the Tigers needed, Gary.
Yeah, that's gonna keep them right in this game with 3:50 left.
I'll tell you, that's just what you want out of a timeout, huh? And that's where coaches earn their money, Gary, don't they, huh?
They certainly do.
You know, the hardest thing as a coach is letting go of what just happened and move on. You know, if you get in there and you start, you know, getting on officials and stuff like that during a timeout and you're not coaching your kids, don't take the timeout.
That's right.
Timeout's got to be looking ahead. You just got to let things go. I've never known anybody that could fix the past.
Well, there needs to be a purpose in that timeout, and purpose at this point in the ball game is how you're going to pull this out.
5-point lead, 50-45. It's been a good one here from Tiggertown. Morse is in control of the clock and in control of the basketball right here, and they should be judicious with it, and they are. Tigers at 5 fouls, if you're wondering. And they'll look for a layup, but they throw it away.
Boy, Morse has had a tremendous amount of turnovers for the caliber of ball club they're supposed to be.
But the mark of a good team is
You've got to give credit to the Tigers for forcing them.
McFarland then right out on Seth. Arnett can shoot. He does. Doesn't go. Kept alive. Who's got it? Joe. Arnett brings it back out. They get the hands of the shooter, McFarland. They're right out on McFarland as they should be. Brad tipped away. Ed's got it way outside. Ed Weymouth, he's going to set the offense again. Here they go. Hallett's got it. Penetration. And a push. That's a shooting situation here for the Tigers, and they've got to make their hay. No, not as.
Oh, that's the 6.
I'm sorry, that's 6. Yep. I'm blocked a little bit. That's only the 6th foul on the Shipbuilders. Tigers got 8.
For those of you who haven't been here to the Gardiner gym, this is like Tropicana Stadium. Wires and heating and pipes running everywhere.
It's an old gym, but it's intimate. So we set it for you. 2:37 left. You see the score. 5-point lead. 8 fouls on the Tigers. So again, judicious use of the half-court offense. As more Shipbuilders are running, they'll look for the best shot, a good shot, and they won't take a bad one. They're pretty disciplined under Coach Sam Hayes. And Sam wants to take a timeout. He says, okay, we ran some clock. Talk to me about that, Gary. Why that's a good strategy for a coach in a rundown situation to go through it a little bit and then take a timeout.
Well, my idea is you've got 2 minutes left. You got a 5-point lead here. I'm not absolutely sure of how good his ball handling skills are there, but you do work on that in practice. If you can take a minute or 2 off that clock, come up with a good percentage shot, I think that's what most coaches are looking to do. I don't think they want to see somebody launching a 3 out there just because they have to extend the lead here. If it was me, right now I would even try to take that clock down to as much as I could until I had that, like I say, that good percentage shot under the basket or from anywhere in the perimeter there.
So let's see how the strategy will unfold here for the Morse Shipbuilders. Entry. Winglass goes baseline. He's the guy you want. He doesn't get it. Went reverse. Brad Weston with the bound. Keegan McDonough with the foul. And that is 7, so we will shoot. That's just what the Tigers wanted because the clock is not tick-tocking.
And I don't think that was a very good move on the part of Winglass. That was not a good shot.
Yeah, it was a tough shot, one that he probably has made a lot of times, but the Tigers contested pretty well as it came. Tried to use the backboard as a screen as he went for a reverse layup, but he was a little deep. These are important. First one, very important. .211 left. 1 of 2. for Bradley. Weston. Hallett's had a good defensive effort for the Tigers. He's been scrapping around. He is again. And he causes that.
Total panic here by the shipbuilders.
It's just what we're talking about there.
Now, normally, Rob, you'd come out there, you'd open up and spread the floor here and take some time off that clock. Every team works on that every day in practice.
Good crowd in here in Ticket Town tonight. Band in the house. Cheerleaders normally here, but they're out practicing their routine for their first competition of the year. The KVAC cheerleaders will be at the Augusta Civic Center. We'd like to tell you about a new Munzing Media opportunity at the Augusta Civic Center, as we have signed on with them to provide in-house advertising for the Augusta Civic Center. If you're a business, you're watching us tonight, we have the ability to produce an ad for you or take one of your existing ads, and we'll be running those on the monitors inside the Augusta Civic Center. And you know what's going to be happening pretty soon. Tournament week. Great opportunity. Get your business seen. Give us a call, Munzing Media. 458-3412. So the Tigers can't have a check-in now. They just, they'll wave that off. So Tigers are going to have 2 minutes, 4-point game. McFarland kicks it back outside, throws it away. Steal. And finish. That's a big one there that time.
That was a big turnover.
Freeman. McFarland, 6-point lead now. Pop outside. Wouldn't go. McFarland, tussle. Possession goes. Morse.
So that was a tough one. That was a tough turnover right there.
(52-46). You see the score. Almost a steal by Hallett. He's got to be aggressive. That's okay. He's not in foul trouble, but
they do have to be aggressive at this point.
1:28 is your clock. Well, with a 6-point lead, 1.5 minutes left, Gary, it's completely in the hands of your free throw shooters. And this is one of the things you practice on again and again and again. Set these situations up for your team. Weston, big rebound for the Tigers. Seth McFarland goes, kicks it out.
Tigers need a quick one here.
They need some shots.
1:17 to go.
Got to make sure a shooter's got it. They got it to a shooter. Now it's tipped loose. McFarland keeps it alive for the Tigers. Takes it back out, reverses. Now he's got an open pop. Got it!
52-48.
And Tigers will take the timeout before the entry. Okay, in the Gardiner Tiger huddle, Mr. Gary Verhill.
Well, I think Coach Cassidy's probably going to have them come out full pressure. Of course, we know that. I'm not sure who they're going to take care of here as far as considering Morse's worst foul shooter, but they're definitely probably going to try to put somebody to the foul line so they can get the ball back, hoping for a miss at that end. Down by 4. A miss with the ball back. They've still got 1.2 minutes left. He's setting up for the play after that, even on the score. He's got Brad Weston in there. Looks like Ed Weymouth has come out, probably putting some quicker people in.
Well, he wants to probably get on the pressure and probably wants to run some traps, I'm guessing, Gary.
Yeah.
That might be the way to go with it.
Let's
of course,
see who he's got in there.
You know, for Morse, it's all about poise and execution against the trap that's going to be coming. Don't be thinking basket so much as you're thinking possession here for the Morse shipbuilders. See what the Tigers can do with the pressure. Morse breaks it. They're in. McDonough's got it. Hallett's on him harassing and gets called on the foul.
That's all right.
So that saves some ticks of the clock. Now, if you're the Morse shipbuilders, you've got to go down and you've got to execute your free throws in the person of Keegan McDonough. 57.2. 52-48. It's been a good one here from the John A. Bergoli Memorial Gymnasium. We're glad you're with us. The Munzing Media crew. It gets quiet. Big one there. Five-point lead. Still at 2 possessions. The Tigers only need a basket no matter what anyway. They don't need to take a 3. 6-point lead. 57 seconds. The fouling goes, kicks out. Douglas skips it in. Weston, no. Follow Weymouth. Out of bounds. Blue. Went off Ed Weymouth's hands. Tigers need to strap on the pressure. They do. Comes in. Keegan McDonough, they get out of his way. Douglas. Harassment.
Good call by Coach Hayes.
Yeah.
Because they had them buried.
But it's funny how Sammy was saying before when the ball was on the floor, nobody had possession. This time he thought it was a good idea. Although I think there was probably a little more possession. I think that Keegan McDonough had reeled that back in, Gary, and got himself possession, and Douglas was going for the steal there.
He was.
So it's been a nice crowd in here tonight to the Gardiner High School Gymnasium. Teams looking to pick up valuable heel points. Tigers with a big opportunity here tonight, and they had it. It was a 1-point game at the quarter, close at the half. Tigers had a 6-point third quarter, but they came on in the fourth and have whittled it down. They got it down, I think, within 2 as close as they got, Gary, at one stretch.
That's right. Shipbuilders, they'll pick up some points even if they are the victor here tonight. Be a help on their way. Tigers played a real strong game. It's regardless of the outcome here.
What tournament style game? We set that up at the beginning, Gary. I think that's held 4th. Very glad to see that. To see a good game this time of the season, you know?
Yeah.
Nice execution on the trap here. They've got it to McDonough, Keegan. And Keegan's going to get fouled by Douglas. Keegan solid at the free throw line. We'll have Dick get his scoring stats here for the night for Keegan McDonough. We'll have all the post-game stats and some commentary after the game as we'll bring you the roundup.
15 points for McDonough.
Yep. Thank you, Dick. Dick Layton, a longtime stat man. We thank him for his service. Tigers need some miracle whip. Winglass goes, rejected, out of bounds. The Tigers a little unsure as they brought the ball up. You know, typically the big man's on handling the ball in the backcourt there. He's running up the floor.
Right.
Ed Weymouth got that thing and thought it was a plague coming. He's got a bump. He's going to foul out.
It's going to be 5.
They might have called that intentional. And that's 5, so they got to get a sub in here as well, so they'll get that going as they pull everybody out. So Shipbuilders will survive this one here tonight, Gary.
Yes, they will. They'll move on to a 10-3 record.
Probably not their best game of the year, but for sure, a good win over quality opponent. You'll take that at this time of the year.
Winglass, I'm not sure what his totals are going to come out, but he's had another hot night. 22 points.
So it'll be Morse basketball. Winglass kicks it back out there, and no hurry to do anything.
No need to foul here by the Tigers.
Played this thing out. There's the steal by Weston. Here comes Brad. Brad's had an excellent game here for the Tigers. Brad Weston kicks it back off. They need to shoot, and they do. And Hallett's got one downtown. 2-point basket at the buzzer. So that will do it. You see the final. 58-50. Morse Shipbuilders over the Gardiner Tigers. So our Dick Layton will tally up. We'll ask for some final thoughts as the Gardiner Area High School Band regales us with some pomp and circumstance. Gary Verhill.
Well, Rob, it was just what we thought it would be, a good high school basketball game here tonight between two good teams, one from the east and one from the west. Very well matched. They had a terrific contest back in December, and this one turned out to be another one. A few things a little differently played tonight. More of an inside game tonight than that first game back in December when we had a lot of outside shooting. Morse's outside shooting really didn't have to come into play tonight as they pounded the inside of the Tiger middle. So, we're back here Tuesday night. Boy-girl varsity doubleheader will be on at 5 o'clock for that one. I'll turn it back to you, Rob.
Yeah, thanks, Gary. Yeah, join us a little bit before 5, and we're going to put that one out on YouTube again because we like how things look, and it allows us to do the scoreboard, and we're very happy with the way things look tonight. So check us out on Facebook, as we said, and we'll have the link up to that one, and you'll be able to find it just as slick as could be. A doubleheader, two rivals, Levitt and Gardiner, going after each other in that one. So our Dick Layton is finishing up his tally, and as soon as Dick gives us the okay, we'll come back on. But in the meantime, we'll listen to the Gardiner Area High School Band standing with us here for the final stats of this one. Coming up next. Give me an opportunity to get on Twitter, see what's happening around the state here. Matt DeFilippo is reporting it's 28-22. Edward Little over Skowhegan at the half. That game must have got started late. So I get the signal that our Dick Layton is ready. He's going to strap on the headset. And as soon as Dick is ready to go, you'll get the post-game stats. And we bring you our stat guru, Dick Layton. Dick.
Rob, beautifully played game here, 30-29 at halftime. Gardiner came up with 21 in the second half, and the difference was 27 for Morse, a total of 58 points. Show how we'll get there. We'll go to Morse first. Ethan Winglass is a hot shooter. Actually, he had 13 in the first half. Came out with 10 more in the second half for a total of 23. I thought down the stretch, Rob, Keegan McDonough, he had only 4 points at halftime, but he got 2 baskets, 6 foul shots, and coming down that stretch, and I thought he had a heck of a control game coming down. He ended up with 14 points. Chris Paulus, I think at one time they let him get the three-pointer, and he ended up with 8 points. That was kind of a hard decision to make. Juwan Moore had 4 points early. Casey Watson with a point, and Keegan's brother Liam with a point, a total of 58 points. A lot of turnovers for Morse. Let's see, unofficially 6, 10, 15 turnovers as compared to 2, 4, 13 to Gardiner, but they prevailed in the end. Going to, as far as Gardiner is concerned, Gardiner was led by steady Seth McFarland. He had 11 in the first half, come up with 9 more in the second half, total of 20. Brad Weston hardly missed a shot out there. He came up with 16. Ed Weymouth had 4. Joe Hunt had a big 3 at the end of the first half. Brandon Douglas had a big 3. Kevin Frankel had a foul shot. Logan Howard played his heart out there, Rob. A short guy. They used him out there to go after the guy with the ball and the foul late in the game. He ended up with a 3 and a basket for 4 points. Total of 50 points. 58 to 50. Morse will go to 10 and 3. Gardiner is 6 and 5.
Thank you, Dick Layton. So that will do it from Gardiner Area High School. We are glad you have joined us here, and let you know we'll be back with you Tuesday a little before 5 o'clock for the Levitt Gardiner girls-boys doubleheader. So from all of us here at Munzing Media, good night, everybody.